In recent years, the phrase fake news has become well known. Somehow, an idea has taken hold that the so-called mainstream media is full of concocted stories that are not to be trusted. The rise of social media, a lack of confidence in what were once the traditional authorities in society, and a desire to put trust in something or someone has created a world in which we are certain of only one thing: someone must be lying to us. Those who talk about fake news say there are scams and hoaxes everywhere, so be careful not to be taken in. This has given rise to stories which have no credibility whatsoever being treated as plausible. Supposedly rational people discuss the possibility of the Earth being flat, for instance. They argue that no matter how far-fetched, every idea deserves to be taken seriously. A culture has developed in which some people refuse to believe what is evidently true, while choosing to believe what is clearly not. But the idea of fake news is based on a couple of assumptions. One is that information on social media is more reliable than information in a newspaper or on a TV news channel. Another is that there can ever be such a thing as objective news in the first place. If we define news as the reporting of an event that has taken place in the recent past, then we must acknowledge that this reporting involves making many decisions. From whose perspective should the story be told? Which parts of the story should be left out? And why should this story be chosen in the first place? While a story might be true then, it might not be the whole story. But our job as citizens is not to go looking for the story which matches our view of the world, or to shout fake news every time we feel challenged by something, but to ask questions about what we hear and be open to being wrong. It's naive to think that fiction is something we only find in the pages of a novel. For we are surrounded by fictions of many kinds, from advertising to reality TV to politics. In our fast-moving world of ever-changing technology, we must become more sensitive to how language is used and misused, and test the claims that are made about reality. Whether such claims be made by a presenter on the TV news, someone on social media, a celebrity activist, or even the narrator of this video.